It's an oldie but a goldie, although it's slightly brown, because it's Newcastle Brown. Well, hello there, subcompactors. Yeah, by that introduction, you can probably guess it's a Torp. It's a Torp that I'm reviewing. I'm just pausing there because I've had a few comments about repeating oneself. Now, I don't read the comments and take them to heart. Not all of them. But these ones, around repeating oneself, someone came along and said, why don't we do a boldy drinking game where every time he repeats himself, we have a drink? I say every time he repeats himself, we have a drink. Every time he repeats himself, we have a drink. Are you battered yet? Are you battered? Not quite. I'm not going to do that. But I am going to try and cut down on the repeating. That's what I'm going to do. It's going to be hard. It's the way I speak. Everyone's annoyed by it that I know. All three of my mates, they're all well annoyed by it and they always comment on it. Apologies. Anyway, it is a Torp review and we're looking at a bit of a different one. We are. It's not a lager. It's not a blonde. I don't know why I try and create a bit of suspense because you know by the thumbnail, it's an oldie but a goldie, although it's slightly brown, because it's Newcastle Brown. That's what it is. Now, this is an old gem. I remember supping this as a student. Gives away my age a little bit, but I'm old enough that this was at its peak when I was in the student union ordering a Newcastle Brown Ale. Out of the bottle. Obviously, you just have this in a bottle. I don't think I've ever seen it on draft. Is it on draft? Please comment below if you've ever seen Newcastle Brown Ale on draft. Always out of the bottle as far as I know. Launched in 1927. So, like I say, bit of an old one. That's not a repeat straight away, so that doesn't count. Put your glass down. So, launched in 1927, but it wasn't until 1970 that it was hitting its peak in the UK. Then the 1980s and 1990s, that's when it was introduced into like student unions and a lot of pubs, and a lot of people supped on the Newcastle Brown Ale. Probably especially in Newcastle. That's where it was brewed. But by the millennium, the majority of the sales were in the United States. What about that? Ding dang do. So you'd think it was always brewed in Newcastle, but no. In 2005, it moved from Newcastle to Dunstan. In 2010 to Tadcaster. In 2017, it went to the Heineken Brewery in the Netherlands. And as of 2019, it's now brewed in California. So, obviously, as it goes through the different breweries, it will change its taste. I cannot remember for the life of me. I've slept far too many times and maybe drank the odd too many beers to recall what it tasted like back when I was having it in the early 1990s. Late 1990s? Late 1990s. I can't recall that. I'll be honest with you. I've got no idea. I know I drank it out of a bottle. I know it tasted... I don't think I thought it tasted great at the time. An ale. I wasn't really an ale fan at the time. I probably was drinking the likes of Foster's. I apologise. Forgive me. There was less choice. Anyway, I'm not going to waffle on too much. What I'm going to do is show you the Torp. I'm going to do the pour. I'll bring it in and we'll have a look at the carbonation. The bubs. Not giving up everything I get a comment on. I will show it some of the bubs. I have not got a Newcastle Brown Ale glass. I've pulled out a Magic Rock one. We're mixing the old with the new there, people. That's what we're doing. I'll have a sup. I'll have some snackage. I'll rate both of them. I'll let you know what I think. That's what we're going to do. Let's have a look at that Torp first. So there she sits, as proud as punch. There it is. What more is there to be said? It's got the Newcastle Brown logo, got that blue star in the middle, got a bridge. That's got to be a famous Newcastle bridge. It's got some what looks like coins, but it's not. It's awards. This stuff's won awards. Drink cold. Yes, I will be doing it. It'll be 2 degrees out of the Torp. The one and only Newcastle Brown Ale. So here we go then, people. Here's my glass. Like I say, it's a Magic Rocker. Love the Magic Rock stuff. Anyway, it's not that. It's Newcastle Brown. Let's get it poured. Do you see how I'm getting a little bit more confident with this Krups Compact? That's because, unlike the PerfectDraft, the handle sticks down. And I quite like that as you get used to it. I probably wimped out a little bit too soon, but here we go. Let's bring her in. So there she blows. I mean, kind of a creamy looking head. It probably looks white on that, but it's got a little bit of a cream tinge to it, but look how dark that is. Yeah? Now, there you go. That's a proper ale, isn't it? It just is. That's proper ale. I really can't remember what this tastes like. No more to it. There's not too many bubs. There's just not. Let's give it a sup. Let's see what it tastes like. That's what it's about. Right, so I have given it a little tippy-toppy too. Look at that. That's the kind of quality of looking pint, not quite a pint. I think it's 3/4 of a pint or something like that. But that's the kind of quality you can get coming out of this compact sub. Now, I didn't even wet the pipe, nothing. That's straight off the first pour. That's what we're getting. That looks good. What does it taste like? That's the point. So kind of usually, when I was a young'un, associated to the working class, kind of the heavy industry style working class that was about. But it's now seen abroad as a bit of a trendy drink. Cheers, subcompactors. Cheers. I tell you what, it's better than I remember. But then I probably didn't appreciate this kind of drink when I was younger. Oh, yeah. This ain't half bad. I'm liking it. You kind of get the caramel, the toffee, the nuttiness. That's all there, you know, that you'd expect with an ale. But the carbonation's nice. I don't think you get any bad aftertaste. I really don't. And I seem to remember, and it might have been because it was out of a bottle, I don't know. But I thought you did. I know it's not too good on you if you have too many the next day, but it's only a 2 litre Torp. There's the benefit. You definitely get a bit of toffee to it. You do. Oh, no, I quite like that. I mean, there's better ales out there, of course there is, but it's not bad. Quite carbonated, actually. When you do get close up to that, there are some bobs. It is quite carbonated. It does feel quite fizzy in the mouth. Inoffensive. I like it. I like that. It's good. And as it comes into the colder winter months, I quite like a darker ale like that. I quite like the comforting, you know, toast on a stick over a fire style beer. That's nice. Right, before I get stuck into any more and grade it, I'm going to have a bit of snackage. So I didn't have to reach far. I've got to get through these. They are getting near their sell-by date. Let's have a look. 27th of November. Someone's got to help me out. You come by my house, you're basically getting a bag of bacon fries lobbed at you. Simple as that. They need to go. They're by Smith's. They are bacon fries. They need no introduction. These are the quintessential bar snack, along with scampi fries, and if only they still did, cheese-flavoured moments. If only they did. I'd be all over them. They're still on the pub card. They're not in my pub because I can't get hold of them, but I have got hold of these bacon-flavoured fries from Smith's. There's no blurb on the back. There doesn't really need to be, other than bacon-flavoured fries, delicious bacon flavour cereal snack. Cereal, don't know why that's there. Let's crack in. Let's have a whiff. The bacony. Let's go for a 3. 3 stack of bacon fries in your mouth. We know how good they are. I know how good they are. I was chomping on them while England were winning 10-0 the other night. Not too many. Only had 2 bags and a bag of scampi fries. It was a pleasure. These are a pleasure. They only go down too fast. They don't dry your mouth that much, which for a bar snack you might say it could do. That's life. They're just good. Are they as good as scampi fries? No. But in terms of a bacon snack, in terms of a bacon crisp, these are absolute top notch. They've been around for ages. They know what they're doing. If you haven't ever had bacon flavour fries, what are you doing? Get yourself some bacon flavour fries. Your pub will have them. Ask for a bag. I don't know how much they are in a pub. Please comment below if you know how much these are in a pub. But well worth a blast. And on Black Friday and stuff like that, Amazon do these pub cards like that at quite good deals, around about £8-9. Yeah. And I think you can get one card that's actually half and half. Half scampi, half bacon fry. Now that's a hell of a pub card. Get that pub card. Love them. Love them. Right. That there says to Baldy, I'm in a pub. I've got a nice dark ale. I've got an actual pub bar snack. This is homely. This is lovely. Cheers. Yeah. It's almost a little bit too carbonated, to be honest. You can't swig too much of that because it does start to go, oh, I've got too much fizz at the back of my throat. That's a little bit of a drawback, but overall, it's got some flavour. It really has. It's got the caramel, it's got the nuttiness, it's got the toastiness, it's got the breadiness. Bread and toast, same kind of thing. But I like it. Stark, smooth. It's a little bit like a unkempt James Bond. If Guinness was James Bond, this would be the unkempt, didn't quite make it, a little bit scruffy James Bond that there's never been a film around. Anyway, not bad at all. I'm going to give that a 7.5. Yeah. Because it's got some flavours. The bacon fries, people may say I've been a bit of a cop-out by having these. They've been in the background of virtually, the last 10 videos. Anyway, people, if you like that review, please give it a like. There's more coming up. There's more Torps. There's more kegs. As it gets towards Christmas, I've got myself a Brewdog Advent Calendar. So if you would like to drink along with Baldy, I'm going to do some quick, short snippets of what I get in each window. Ding, ding. What's in the window? That's what I could call that feature. What's in the window? If you want to play with that, get yourself a Brewdog Advent Calendar. They're not bad deals, really, on them, I don't think. There are some other expensive Advent Calendar beer jobbos out there. I don't think the Brewdog one's too bad. And when I got the lockdown one, I did get some that were like the bigger cans, the Versus jobbos, the collaboration jobs. And they're quite good. They're quite interesting. I think there's one-offs. They're worth a go. So anyway, subscribe if you don't want to miss any of that. But beyond all of that, people, have yourselves an absolute belter of a weekend. It's getting a little bit chillier. Let the fire burn. Let the ale flow. And I've got an ale this time. Cheers, subcompactors. Don't know if that works or not, but cheers.